mixing, fixing for another big game. It's the coach. You're watching Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see running back Joe Mixon coming off a 100-yard performance a week ago, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New England Patriots. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they have certainly got it rolling of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And it's simple. The more you win in the regular season, the more likely you play at home in the postseason, and that can take you deep into January.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line.
Let them know, let them know.
On 1st and 10, Watson. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now Watson. And this is Floyd, complete. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first.
On the jet sweep, here's Harry. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. It's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Out of the gun, Watson. And this will leave him a yard short. That's catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A look there at the defensive starters for Cincinnati. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
The best defenses I know, they draw lines in the sand and say you're not going to cross that.
3rd and 2, Watson looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. The kick by Fairbairn is good. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you...
2nd and 6. Open man is Ross, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Throwing on 1st down. Kendall. Got his man, it's Eifert. The starters defensively now for the Patriots. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit.
From the gun to give to Mixon. Only a yard on the pickup. On 3rd down, Kendall. got his man, Boyd. Mixon with a first down carry. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Looking to throw on second down. Kendall stepping up. He'll try and run. Taking matters into his own hand. On first down, Mixon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Off the bootleg, Kendall. This will be caught just inside the 10. From the gun, Kendall. The quick slant caught. The kick by McManus is good. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased.
Oh, it's the homestanding Patriots with the football. First down, and they go back to Harris as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
It does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the 40 now on second down. Watson able to find Floyd. No gain on the dump off. Think about advancing it forward. He got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catches, hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. Pushing through the contact. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Watching the wide receiver screen, because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen?
Now Harris. And that'll hurt the average a bit.
I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
Off the bootleg. Kendall. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. They'll run on first down. Mixon. And he'll be brought down. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2. From the gun on third down. Kendall. Airing one out for Boyd. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. To throw on second down. Kendall. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. To throw on third down. Kendall. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And McManus able to put it through.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it.
Up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season.
The plays that he provides, when he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. On first down, it's Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Floyd. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now left side on the swing pass. The completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Harris. And he stopped right at the 25. Third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. It's brought in by Harris. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Watson now to throw. He's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. On 1st down, Kendall. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
After the interception, here's Watson. And that will be incomplete. With 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. Out the turn of events there at the end of the half.
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get. And you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, good work in that first half. More from you guys in a minute. But first, let's get to some scores right here on the day before Halloween. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Bills who lead that one late in the second quarter. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. The Texans locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. In the game you're watching, it's Deshaun Watson, who is the star of the first half. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Looking to throw on second down. Kendall. And that's going to be incomplete. Off the play fake. Kendall going deep downfield for Ross. And that'll wind up incomplete. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner.
Expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
To throw is Watson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He's going to continue to pick them apart because they'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz.
Watson now 15 out of 17 through the air, only 2 incompletions. It's first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw, Watson. He's got the hook up to Floyd. And they're going to be set up down around the 15.
Have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Now it's Watson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Watson. And that'll be incomplete.
On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Von Miller.
Him down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again. Operating from the gun. Kendall escaping the pressure right. He's got Green. From the gun. Kendall. And the catch good. It's Eifert. Here's 2nd and 8. Got a man open. It's Ross. On 1st and 10. Kendall. And this will be incomplete. A draw play for Mixon. And they see right through that defensively. Operating from the gun. Kendall. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. And this is good. It was running out of gas to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference.
And another 1st and 10. Now a first down carry for Harris. And very little daylight there. It's Floyd on the right. That catch good for 5.
Pick up through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Miles Jack with a sack. To throw from his end zone. Kendall to the left side here for Eifert. Here's a 2nd and 7. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And able to get a couple of... They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. Throwing on first down. Kendall. Finding Green complete. On first down. Kendall. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds. Throwing again. Kendall. Green brings it in. And he'll get him inside the 15. Looking to throw. Kendall. Complete to his tight end Sample. On 1st and 10. Kendall. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals.
What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first down start. But now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball. Getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back to Mixon on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 30. Back to throw. And that's complete. It's Green here. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10. Back to throw. And it's caught.
Holding offense.
He's back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Comes the field goal team once more. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this one is right through.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20. Throwing on first down. Kendall got his man. It's Eifert. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, Kendall. And that is incomplete. On second down, Mixon. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 30. Off the bootleg. Kendall, he'll buy some time right. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. On first and 10, Kendall. This will be caught inside the 10. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2. Another try for Mixon. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Yeah, baby. It's game, baby.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Bengals, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0, and they will head back home.